Hello everyone, this is another pickups video. This is my last pickups video for this year, probably. And I want to show you some of the things that I accumulated the past couple of months. So I don't want to waste too much of your time. A quick disclaimer, I think my bulking phase is going pretty well, if I say so myself. But this is a pickups video, I don't want to waste too much of your time for this topic. And let's get into the game. I got one game from Limited Run. Actually there were two, but yeah, there were two. Anyway, the first one is Shantae Advance, which is a lost and forgotten part of the franchise. It was supposedly to be released, I don't know, back then on the Game Boy Advance, but it was the lost part of the series, so it was cancelled. So they revived it for this day and age, and I got the Switch port, and I'm really happy to add another Shantae game to the collection. Also, the other game was Astro Dogs, which is a funny game because you get there was this popular Nintendo franchise, which is Star Fox. You take the star, you make it an Astro, and you take the fox and you make it a dog, so you get Astro Dogs, which is exactly, it's a Star Fox ripoff. Yeah, you could say that. It has a lot of the mechanics of the Star Fox franchise. It's a railway shooter, space shooter. It has a lot of similarities with that franchise, and I really like it because it has the same vibe. It doesn't have the same quality though, and it has a lot of rough edges, and the gameplay is a little bit similar, but you know, it doesn't have that Nintendo polish. So anyway, I'm really happy to add that to my collection as well. The other game that I got is R-Type Delta, which is a side-scrolling shooter, sideways shooter, which is a port from the, but it's a remaster of course, from the PlayStation 1, which is actually the only one polygonal, for the time at least, the first and only polygonal R-Type shooter, and I'm really happy they brought it to the modern age, and I'm really happy to add this to the part of the collection. Another game that I got is Yooka Replayly. As I mentioned in a previous video, I said I'm gonna add that to my collection as well. It's a 3D platformer. They improved in a lot of the clunky sections and mechanics of the original game of Yooka Playly, of Yooka-Laylee. They improved a lot of the junky and clunky mechanics of the game, and they brought it back. And this is a Switch 2 game, fully on the cartridge. So I want to get it to support the idea of having a game fully on the cartridge. It's very important, so that's why I got it on my Switch too. Well, I also got Hades 2, which is roguelike action game. The first game was so successful, and the second one is turning out to be as well. This is a special cartridge because it is for Switch 2, but it's a hybrid cartridge because you can also use it on Switch 1, which is a very rare occasion. And I really enjoy, I'm really happy to see the developers going the extra mile, making sure with one release can cover both systems. I think it's very important for the gaming industry and for the future of potential future cartridges for Nintendo Switch. I also got, we'll stop a little bit with my Switch games. I also got the Tekken 8 for my PlayStation 5. For a long time I couldn't find a decent and actually a cheap price for this game. It was always sitting around 60 to 70 euros. I finally found it around 30, so I gave it a try. And I said to give it a go, and bought it immediately. And it is a very good game. I'm always against buying your characters, but what can you do? That's the industry. That's the gaming industry we're living these days. I also got Ghost of Yotei. I also got the Ghost of Tsushima, the previous game of the series. This is a beautiful hack and slash. Not exactly hack and slash, but has hack and slash mechanics. But it has a very interesting gameplay. But truly, the vistas, the landscapes, it's perfect. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful games we got this year. I also got the Digimon Story Time Strangers from a PlayStation 5. This is a very interesting and it shows to Game Freak how a good anime game can be released in these days, because it has a lot of polish, a lot of character, unlike Pokemon ZA, which is honestly, it was one of my surprised games from Game Freak this year. And so anyway, another solid title to the collection. I also got the Terminator 2D No Fate. I also got this kind of special edition. I don't think if you can buy it in a single, a plain cartridge like this, I could only find it in a little these special boxes, which includes a few more extra things. This is an amazing 2D run and gun game. It has a lot of strategic elements. You just go gung-ho, destroy everything you find in your path. But you have to place yourself strategically, and you have to cover, you have to shoot at the right time. It has a lot of different kind of gameplay. It has a lot of scenes from the movie. I think it's a phenomenal game, and it's one of my. I'm gonna finish it several times, I'm sure, because it's a retro-inspired game, and I'm really happy that I added to the collection as well. Now, a fan favorite of mine is Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I got the deluxe edition, which is a collection of mostly of the 2D games from Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, 3, Ultimate Trilogy from the PlayStation 1. We also got some spin-offs like Mythologies, Special Forces, a whole bunch of ports of from the Game Boy, Game Gear games. It's a treasure trove of Mortal Kombat history. And because I'm a very fan of this era of Mortal Kombat, even though I'm not very good at them when it comes to comboing and executing certain things within the game, I am still so fond of this era of gaming. So that's why I just had to get this and add it to my collection. I got the Switch 1 version. I heard the Switch 2 version is fully included in the cartridge, but I got the first one. I pre-ordered the first one for two reasons. Because I want to have the option to, if I want to play it on my Switch 1, I can play it on my Switch 1. If I want to play it on my Switch 2, I can play it on my Switch 2. And I don't think you can upgrade these games that much to justify to buy the Switch 2 version. So I got the Switch 1 version, also because it was during that period that you didn't know what you were getting in a Switch 2 cartridge. So I got it in the first one, on the first Switch, just to make sure everything is in the cartridge. Okay, I also got the Gal Guardians, the second game, which is another excellent 2D platformer / Metroidvania game. You have two characters, you switch between them, and each character has different abilities and different movement set of movement. And I really enjoyed the first part of this game, the first game of this series, and I just had to get the second one as well. And the last thing that I got are two games. I think, yeah, another thing. I already show you a couple of videos of these, like I kind of presenting them and unboxing them. And these are Kid Vr Riders and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Two major releases from Nintendo. This one is a very happy and very cheerful game, and this one was a bit controversial. It's the thing with this game is like it's a showcase of what the Switch 2 can do. It's the first game that can run on 4K 60 frames per second, but it was dragged down by some decisions, like including some side characters, too many dialogues, and for crying out loud, that having the music locked, having the music in the desert, Soul Valley, locked behind an Amiibo, it's ridiculous, because you can unlock it if you scan everything in the game, but the first experience, that first impression you got from the game during that section, it's gone. Like, you could have, I don't know what Nintendo thinks sometimes. Anyway, I think it's ridiculous to lock such important feature of the game behind an Amiibo. And anyway, besides that major flaw, the rest of the game is pretty solid, a little bit linear, but the boss fights are amazing, the graphics are amazing, the sound direction is amazing, so it controls like a dream, and I think it's a very competitive game. Not the best of the Prime series, but still, nonetheless, it's a very amazing game. I also got with my Kirby Air Riders game, I also got these two Amiibos. The riders are swappable. You can put this one in the other, and of course you can. We expect more Amiibos like these in the future. I'm happy and sad at the same time, because these Amiibos are expensive. So I guess I'll just buy them as well, because I have all Amiibos. So it's kind of, I don't want to ruin the collection, so I'll buy them as well. I also got these three Amiibos, Samus on this awesome dynamic pose, Psylocke, and Samus on the bike. I know I mentioned them before, I probably shouldn't have showed them now, but this proves that I'm opened them. Okay, anyway, these are the pickups I have for these couple of months. I hope I didn't waste too much of your time, and thank you for watching up until this point, and I wish you happy holidays and all the best for the new year. Anyway guys, take care.